inside of the field on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. They may have thrown the interception up.
He got up out of there quick.
Don't stop. She said, don't stop. Tears don't stop. At home scared, so the fear don't stop. Speak not grip. Rent don't stop. Don't stop. And the fear don't stop. Kids don't stop. Watch your progress. This don't stop. Cause the rent don't stop. Don't stop. Okay, text don't call. Fail don't fall. Get the ground one of a kind like a damn snowball. I'm a gang, get my name like I am Mozart. Nick, they saying you a stain, no they ain't gon' walk. Watch my soul, watch my bro, we were both struggling. How he called, he need, give me no substances. I get on, he get caught, now he gone for me. I get on, my household was the oldest one. It ain't no fear in my eyes, they been trying to catch me like fireflies. On the west side or the south side, they'll televise.
Bro, why you put it out, bro? What's wrong with you, man? With the ropes, man. There you go, man.
On the knee in the midst of being from where you have to get rich with the past and assist of grabbing a sack and a stick to attack where you live. She said, don't stop, tears don't stop. At home scared, so the
bro, you was holding it sleep, man, bro. What's wrong with you, bro?
Don't stop. And the fear don't stop. Kids don't stop. Watch your progress. This don't stop. Cause the rent don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Microphone hot. I forgive my enemies because they know not. White collar jobs like a bow tie. Meanwhile, we just let the whole week go by. Think about the past that I grown from. Focused on the bad, that's a home run. Falling from the cliff with nothing to hold on. I just like you look how I put my clothes on. Yeah, a lot of quits cause the road's on. A lot of people feel what really goes on. A lot of follow doubt, I think they told wrong. You only talking loud because you run so. I said the grind don't stop till my vitals stop. I was 18, but I know my mind was a lot more ready for the worldwide won't stop. Got too much to keep it moving for, I won't stop. She said, don't stop, tears don't stop. At home scared, so the fear don't stop. Speak not grip, rent don't stop. Don't stop. And the fear don't stop. Kids don't stop. Watch your progress. This don't stop. Cause the rent don't stop. Don't stop.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Has us all set, and we are underway from Nashville, Tennessee. A fairly short kick from the 14, and able to get this out to the 25. Mahomes now on first down. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. That sack by the DN, Danico Autry. After the sack on first down, Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Tannehill now to throw. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And he fires one, but incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on fourth down. They snap it to Tannehill. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Throwing again is Tannehill. He dumps it off for Henry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On second down now. It's Henry, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. Now Tannehill. Throw left side here, hauled in by the tight end, Ferkser. And it's a Titans touchdown. Anthony Ferkser, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that makes the score 7-0. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll roll him out right. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling. Held it to an okay gain.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time on the catch and run. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes being chased out left. And going deep for Hill. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And again, it's Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And he will have a Chiefs first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's insane.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Christian. And the Titans are going to get it back here just past the 35. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
Strong run, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill.
This is what you want to see from the defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense?
Forcing a 3 and out.
This offense converted once on.
Well, too bad I go for it.
Now they're out there again to try once more. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Here's Tannehill. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. On 1st down, Tannehill. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Tannehill throwing again. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Touchdown! From 10 yards out. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 21. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
But that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores.
That shit was trash.
Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage. Could be.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Amani Hooker.
Well, we hear all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. That is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance.
Julio Jones all alone.
Ain't doing nothing.
Touchdown, Titans. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
And your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
A first down carry for Henry.
Oh.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw, Tannehill. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans.
Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. It's Brown. And it's a Titans touchdown. Make that now 4 touchdown passes for Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Horrible kick.
And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good.
I need to wake the fuck up. This should be like 60-0 right now.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Go to my Nick.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Mahomes now to throw. Rolling to his right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. They'll run on 1st down. Henry. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans.
They're going to look to throw.
Come on, man.
It's incomplete. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. They are going for it. It's Tannehill.
He's going to look downfield for Henry.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs will have solid field position here as they take over
Thank you,
at
sir.
their 45-yard line.
You're pissed on that.
So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of
Fuck
scrimmage.
this nigga, man. Same play on this bitch ass nigga.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. They'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Same play, nigga. Trash. The fuck? The fucking hole.
On 3rd down, Henry.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They're going to go. It's Tannehill.
Oh,
and it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
This nigga playing with my team.
Going on 1st down is Mahomes. Dancing to his left. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big pickup there on the scramble. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought...
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. DeMarcus Robinson, 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. Jones goes diving, and he's got it. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Man open, here is Jones. Touchdown, Titans. Julio Jones. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough.
There he goes, right side. The 20. Touchdown. DeMarcus Robinson, 84 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. Butker now to add the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to... And the Titan defense steps up here. And
Stupid bitch.
For the fake off of the extra point attempt, it's a long way to
And
go.
I'm trash as hell.
Didn't get it
And
completed
Houston, man, should
successfully.
have 0.
Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Tannehill looking deep for Julio.
Holy.
And it'll be incomplete.
Oh.
Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. 3rd quarter action. Here's Tannehill. He'll buy some time right. Man open. That's Chester Rogers. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
It's in the game.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
The fuck?
Here we go on 4th. Tannehill. Flush to his right. He's going to look downfield for Henry. It got his man complete. Just to the 25 before it's all said and done. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 1st down, it's Tannehill.
Blocker?
It's complete to Brown.
Come on, hit the block. You a fucking
5
tight
yards on the
end.
catch there brings up 2nd down.
The fuck?
To the air again, Tannehill.
Hit the block.
This will be caught once again by Brown. And it's a Titans touchdown. Ryan Tannehill with a touchdown pass to A.J. Brown. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Here's Bullock now for the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Kick to the left. No. Kick to the right. No. We got 3 pipes. No.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Them animations are so funny.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. On 1st down, Mahomes flushed out right. His throw incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, With a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
That's about it.
Cute face, nice, but she scheming on the low. I just cut to the chase, ask her, do you want them? New friends, no way, they be scheming for the dough. Ring the bell, I open up, see they face and close the door. I got my own 2 cents, if you know what I mean. I got my own 2 cents, if you know what I mean. I take the check over the trip, if you know what I mean. I pick the mortgage over rent, if you know what I mean. Yeah, me and all my is winning. Okay. Remember back when I could never say what I'm dealing. Nowadays I text my lawyer, ask what the deal is. He texts me back and say that is over $1 million. Hey, I might forget to reply. Too many messages, most of them read. I'm a popular guy. Why? IDKY. Always dividing the pie, but slapping the hands of the ones that show up to the party expecting a slide. Please don't be one of them guys. Was never my vibe, but I done been celebrating so much these days I'm seeing twice. Guess it's just one of them nights. I'm taking one of them flights. Then let me recline to a bed. Out when they cut off the lights, up when they cut on a mic. Like, we about to land and I hope you enjoyed it. I walk in the party and everyone know my. You by the line and you looking all blown it. You ain't on my list, so you pointing this pointless face, nice, but she scheming on the low. I just cut to the chase, ask her, do you want new friends? No way, they be scheming for the dough. Ring the bell, I open up, see they face and close the door. I got my own 2 cents, if you know what I mean. I got my own 2 cents, if you know what I mean. I take the check over the trip, if you know what I mean. I pick the mortgage over rent, if you know what I mean. Could this be?
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies.
I won't allow him. Get to the rap, I never lie. I don't even just know when to count it. SIT, no Audi. That was they way like Dory. Dubbing they Lori. They always switching for story. Applying the pressure, nobody better way up in the sky. Now I'm out my soul over my Gucci sweater. We with my whole game full of rebels. I don't trust no one that does with the devil. If I ice on the face, gotta ice on the bezel. If I ice on the face, gotta ice on the bezel. Yeah, okay, yeah. Broken bill, it's like so. So then relax, I take your, I won't give
know why. You been with me since I was a small fry. And your ex-man, that's my little guy. I know some that I took him to the coastlines. I'm on west side, we on show signs. You got some fake friends, they just told lines. Text, I reply, baby, till my phone die. You know he lied, said he don't lie.
Baby, let me tell y'all something about me.
You know that I'm never too proud to beg. It's hard to admit that I made my bed. And you know I'ma always wish you the best. Look, roll inside the Benz. Once and I got you been. It's hard to admit that I made my bed. But you know I'ma always wish you the best. Compensating for your feelings. And you know the feeling. This is what your dog was feeling. But it makes you feel it. Trying things you thought were cheering. But you grow to fear it. Time they come and go like spirit.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the Tennessee Titans.
Let's see.
Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather.
Fucking this motherfucker, what?
We're underway in Kansas City. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Not the kind of gain that will go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you.
I don't know
when
why
necessary.
he did that. That's why I always tell you.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Looking to throw is Mahomes. You saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off near the 26. And the Titans are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his throw is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
You got to intercept that. Fuck tipping that.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. A quick slant to Hill. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First and 10. It's Edwards-Helaire with it. Nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right.
I was out of bounds, bitch.
Mark it down at the 9. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
60 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Again, Edwards-Helaire. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. Mahomes going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Titans are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
Threw that shit away.
Despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Tannehill's throw into the hands of Ferkser here. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. A gain of 6 there on first. Working with his 2nd and 4. The toss right to Henry. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Now it's Tannehill.
He's supposed to be all over that.
Tight end. And he will have a Titans first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Now Tannehill. That is taken in by Rodgers. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I'm fucking myself, man.
I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill gets this to Ferkser, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Tannehill on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Throwing again on second down. Tannehill. Now short one pulled in by Ferkser. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Play action. It's Tannehill. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Looking left side, and it's complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Julio Jones, 32 yards, as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
In the last one.
And good by Bullock, and it's now a 7-0 game.
That's crazy.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
It's wild.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we'll see what they want to do. Just 20 seconds remaining here before the half.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. This nigga's beat.
Picked up by Christian Fulton. And the Titans get the football here at
this
their
nigga's
own
fucking
40-yard line.
beat, man.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. After the interception, here's Tannehill. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This
One thing's for sure,
nigga's
when you
beat,
get a big
bro.
receiver and you trust him downfield, you got to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. They'll try the right side with Henry. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. He's going deep for Brown. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Bullock good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway.
Like I stole something, man.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, you got to believe that fumble.
20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I
did it again.
And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown, 82 yards. yards. And the Titans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And it's now 21-0.
My man's disrespectful. He's
there on the onside kick try.
This man, he's fucking suck, bro.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Shit fucking suck.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 53 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get closer. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Take it out, it's a fumble, bitch.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And
gotta blow that nigga motherfucking head off.
25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
He's got the tight end first, right side complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And Tannehill's got the first as he slides to a halt.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
But listen, when you've got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play, because he saw he had a receiver in the air.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.
Bitch.
Picked up by Charvarius.
Fuck wrong with you, silly ass boy.
And the Chiefs are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field,
this bitch
play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And he'll take this up to about the 7- or 8-yard line. They fake the give. Now Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. He's got room to run past the 20 and all the way up to the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Mahomes.
Shit.
As he throws there, incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Nicole Hardman, 36 yards. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Give me my fumble, man.
19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock defensively.
You got to take that.
They have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this.
Sir.
Look at this. They get the turnover they need.
Sir.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hughes.
Sir.
And the Chiefs are right back in this
Sir.
football game. So my goodness,
Bitch ass nigga. Let's go.
Not too long ago, but that turnover there
Matter of
means
fact, we
have
finna
a
go
game
for the
again.
gusto out the gate,
It's been a
nigga.
completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Yeah.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he's brought down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hill. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Mahomes will throw. Rolling to his right. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Mahomes. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kicks away.
Come on, Fumbarooski right here.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Tannehill. That'll be caught by Rodgers.
Get there.
And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. And now a sneak.
Ew.
Got there. Did they stop him?
Fuck is you talking about?
He needed a yard. He didn't get anything.
Silly ass boy.
The football back in excellent field position. Mahomes. And get this into the hands of
Silly man. Silly man. Silly man.
His 2nd touchdown of the night, and the Chiefs have taken the lead.
And that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement.
Bro, I was quiet the whole time.
And I'm thinking, there's a long way to go
came
in this
back
one.
21
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. On the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced a 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before. And
Sir.
if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But boy, that's a big
Thought I want him to hit that gap.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He's back to throw. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. He'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock. and let your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Back to throw. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's third down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down. Now the Titans will use their third and
good
final
shit,
timeout
bro.
as they get it with just 19
good
seconds
shit.
left on the clock.
Fuck.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. It's the former Titan, Tyrann Mathieu, with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened, because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. He'll bite, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
They want to eat off my plate. They want to eat off me. When I had my vision, you couldn't see. I'm off the better things. I'm overdoing it's gonna make me elevate. Only one people around that's gonna make me better. And that it's so They ask how I get that I'm too busy getting this money, getting this cheddar. My daddy let me down, but I promise you I won't let him. I won't say that man, make me better. Need my rest up before I knock, so get that letter. Numb to pain. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, everybody. I can't trust nobody. I need me a chat party. Don't invite me to no party. Pull up in that it's so They ask how I get that I'm a hustler, baby. Yeah. You must not know me, baby. I'm off off the better things. I'm only doing it's gonna make me elevate. Only one people around that's gonna make me better. And that it's so They ask how I get that Can't worry about nobody, gotta worry about my business. Don't bring them around me, I don't know their intentions. Don't wanna fall in love, dealing, tripping. All scared to wake up, make sure I keep my distance. Why they wanna hate me? Crazy. She mad I took her. That's my muscle, baby. Yeah, you must not know me, baby. I'm off the better things. I'm only doing it's gonna make me elevate. Only one people around that's gonna make me better. And that it's so They ask how I get that Pull up in that it's so They ask how I get that
Hey, if looks could kill, you would be most wanted. On the run, yeah, running through my mind. Fatal by design, most wanted. You to die for. If looks could kill, you would be.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here in KC as their beloved Chiefs took the field, and they are set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. 3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, here's Edwards-Helaire. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the others, you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 36. Mahomes throw into the hands here of Hardman. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. operating from the red zone now. Mahomes. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Now it's Mahomes again. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And oh, he coughed it up. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 30. 10. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score, a fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Extra point good by Prater. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Now here's Mahomes. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray. That's complete to Demetrius Harris, the tight end. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them. Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. Hands up forcing the incompletion.
Buying time to his left. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a fourth down situation. They're going for it. It's Murray. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on fourth down. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. Options galore here, second and a few inches. They'll roll him out right. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.